race of people on the face of the earth can say, can't nobody beat me? Who gets it in their mind to even think that way?
Come.
They can beat God.
We just spoke about Iran, right? Even beating the Most High. Like your brother just said. Only people that sit there and try to challenge the Most High. Go ahead.
Though thou exalt thyself as an eagle.
So like we said, the Mr. White Man, his symbol is the eagle. He exalts himself as a vicious, preying scavenger. He loves that thing. He might not tell you straight that's what he is, but his symbolism telling you that. His symbol telling you that. Go ahead.
And though thou set thy nest among the stars.
And guess what? The white man put himself all the way up high. He put himself above and beyond everybody's status.
Come.
He said he set himself. He set himself among the stars. He set himself above everybody. And also means space travel. A lot of people don't know the scriptures. You can dig 3 or 4 things out of one scripture. 3 or 4 truths out of one scripture, as long as you know the precept upon precept situation. Go ahead.
Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
So the Most High said, oh, you want to be the top nation? You want to make it seem like you above the stars?
Bring it
you
out.
out in my atmosphere? You want some godly status? He said, now I'm going to bring you down. You tried to space travel, or you secretly was trying to fight my son and my messages. That's really what you did the space travel for. So now you're trying to do that. Now I'm going to bring you down. From that time, since the 1960s, of the first man, or so-called, so-called Caucasian landed on the moon, the Most High said, it's your time up, Jack. Now the plagues is going to stop. Go ahead.
If these came to thee, if robbers by night,
And
how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough?
Because guess what? A decent thief, he's not going to rob you of everything. Somebody that's hungry and they walk through your vineyard, they're going to just grab enough grapes so they can eat. So this showing you the characteristics of Esau. This showing you the characteristics of Mr. White Man. He'll steal and you, listen, he'll rinse your lint out of your pocket. He'll rinse your lint out of your pocket.
Sell it back to you.
Go ahead. Look,
If the great gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? How are the things of Esau searched out?
Just telling you, listen, this is how you search out who we talking about. How are the things of Esau searched out? This is not a mystery about who we talking about.
Bring it
He's
out,
the
Al.
ultimate thief. It's saying if the grape gatherers came to grab grapes, wouldn't they leave? Wouldn't they take just enough? Wouldn't they leave grapes? Right? And we also got a law that states if we walk through somebody's vineyard and we hungry, we just grab what we want to eat and leave the rest. Matter of fact, Salakia.
Gleaning.
When we go to harvest our vineyard, right, we take what we take and then we leave stuff for people that's homeless or hungry or travelers that's walking through.
So they can
for
glean.
Our people, really. But travelers that's walking through. For them to be able to pick off and eat. Leave some food for your brothers and sisters out there in the elements. Right? Go ahead. Good. No, go ahead and finish reading.
All of the men of thy confidence,
The Confederacy.
have brought thee even to the border.
And the men of your confederacy is the men that you in cahoots with in the United Nations, these other nations. They brought you to the border for war.
What script was that?
That's Obadiah. Go ahead.
The men,
Go ahead down to 10.
for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee.
And this the violence against your brother Jacob. When you look in this is Esau and Jacob. The slave master is Esau and the slave is Jacob. Go ahead.
And thou shalt be cut off forever.
And the Most High said, just because of that, you're going to be cut off forever. going to be cut off forever. Go ahead.
In the day that thou stoodest.
Go down to 15, King.
For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
That's why we out here. We out here to let our people know to raise up out of the dust, because this kingdom is finished. Everybody walking around lustful, homosexuals, lesbians, Mr. White Man, the pedophile, all of that is welcome in this kingdom. So we out here to let our people know that guess what? The day of the Lord is near. Judgment day is near. Judgment day is near. It ain't like y'all can't see it rounding up. Go ahead.
As thou hast done, it shall be done.
That's right.
Unto thee.
So listen, as all you other nations done, as Mr. White Man has done, it's going to be done unto you.
It's a lot.
Go ahead.
Right? It's crazy, right? Because, you know, you go in front of their courtrooms and stuff like that, right? And they tell you to put your hand on the Bible and
Right.
swear on this oath, right? And they claim that, you know, you can lie to us, but you can't lie to the greater power,
Right,
what they call
right,
it, right?
right.
And they know these scriptures, but they go against them every day.
Listen, they get
You know what I'm saying?
you to blaspheme and swear on the Bible.
But they know this, they even know what, you know what I'm saying, one of the disgusting, filthy sins that they doing, which is laying down with the same sex. They know that God is good, and they still come up.
Then they say this is a Christian nation, a Bible thumping nation. You know what I'm saying? Right. Go ahead.
Thy reward shall return upon thy own head.
So guess what the Most High said, as thou hast done unto us, she's going to do it to you. And your reward, that pay you gave us, that was a reward. We got a reward for breaking the God's laws. So that same reward you gave to us, it's going to do what?
The reward shall return upon thy own head.
So everybody that oppressed the blacks and Hispanics, the Native Americans, nobody wants that payback. And God said, whoever oppressed his children gonna get that payback.
Double.
He said it's coming back on your head. Go ahead.
For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain.
And you blacks and Hispanics, you Native Americans, Seminole Indians, you are God's holy mountain. And the white man drunk upon the God's holy mountain. He been draining the hell out of God's holy mountain. Go ahead.
So shall all the heathen drink
You see that sister
continually.
with the dreads? See that sister with the dreads just walked down?
Yeah.
She a council member. That's why I was doing that to her. Go ahead.
So shall all the heathen drink continually.
And guess what? The Most High said, keep on drinking that down. Keep on drinking it. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. Go ahead.
Ye they shall drink.
Hey.
Sean King.
You remember me? Darren House.
Oh, yeah, brother, yeah. Long time no see. How you been?
Good.
All
I've
right.
been seeing you on Facebook.
Right.
On YouTube.
I remember you put the subscribe right then and there. Yeah, brother, what's happening? Everything all right? That's what's up. What you just passing through? All right, let me finish off. Get the brother flight. Give me a call, brother, whenever you can or whatever. You know, go ahead. What you say?
Ye they shall drink.
What's your name, King?
Davon.
Davon. Ye shall what?
Ye they shall drink.
Yeah, you gonna drink. Go ahead.
And they shall swallow down.
Right?
And they shall be as though they had none been.
And guess what? The Most High said, you gonna drink. Drink our riches. Drink this happiness of oppressing us up. Because guess what? At the end of the day, the Most High said it's going to be like you ain't never had that power.
Right.
It's going to be like you ain't never was in the position that you in now. Go ahead.
But upon Mount Zion,
But upon the mountain of the Lord's people, the people of peace, and mountain means government or nation. Go ahead.
shall be deliverance.
Shall be what?
Shall be deliverance.
So guess what? It's only going to be deliverance on you Israelites.
There you go.
It says upon Mount Zion, not everybody. Go ahead.
And there shall be holiness.
Uh-huh.
And the house of Jacob.
Guess what? Holiness is separatism. So now people always say, y'all being discriminative. Y'all teaching hate. But the Bible says it's going to be separatism during when that time comes. God's people is going to separate from the dogs and the heathens. Go ahead.
And the house of Jacob.
And the house of who?
And the house of Jacob shall possess their possession.
And guess what? The house of Jacob, us Israelites, we're going to possess our possessors. We're going to possess our possessors. Right? We done been possessed by the East Indian. We done been possessed by the Chinese. We done been possessed by the Japanese. We done been possessed by the Spaniards.
Ethiopia.
We done been possessed by Kush, the Arabs, the damn Hamites. We done been possessed by all other nations, but we're going to take our possessors in possession.
That's
Go ahead.
right. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire.
And guess what? The house of Jacob is these three tribes. Go ahead.
And the house of Joseph a flame.
The house of Joseph is these 9. Now remember, the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame. Go ahead.
And the house of Esau.
And this is the house of Esau.
For stubble.
For what?
For stubble.
Guess what stubble is, brothers? Stubble is the burnt charcoal. You know how to burnt charcoal in your grill look? When you finish burning and you touch it and it break down the ashes? It said the house of Jacob shall be a fire, which is us Negroids, the Negroid brothers and sisters. The house of Joseph, which is the indigenous and the Hispanic brothers and sisters, shall be a flame and a fire. And the house of Esau shall be for stubble. So that means we're going to burn their ass up.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And they shall kindle in them.
And Esau is going to kindle in us. They're going to kindle in us like some damn charcoal. We're going to be the fire and they're going to kindle. Go ahead.
And devour them.
What do we going to do?
And devour them.
What did the Most High say the house of Jacob and Joseph going to do?
And devour them.
He said the 12 tribes is going to devour the Edomites.
That's right.
The so-called white man. Go ahead.
And there shall not be any remaining.
There shall not be what?
There shall not be.
White man. Go ahead.
For the Lord hath spoken.
Nah, these crazy niggas out here reading the Bible wrong.
For the Lord hath spoken.
Who said that he was going to kill all the white people?
The Lord hath spoken.
Now, if you don't like that, take that up with the Most High.
Right.
Because the Most High just said he going to wipe the white people out, and he said, I spoke that. He said, I spoke it. What you got there?
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 7. And the multitude of all the nations that fight against Ariel,
Right.
even all that fight
What's up,
against
kid?
her
Right.
and her minions,
Right.
and that distress her,
Right.
shall be as a dream of a night vision.
That's right, because the Most High said when judgment comes, you other nations, your fake power, the history of your power is going to be wiped out. That's what the Most High say. Go ahead.
It shall even be as when a hungry man dreameth,
That's right. Go ahead.
and behold, he eateth.
Right?
But he awaketh, and his soul is empty.
It's awakening and what?
His soul is
Because
empty.
guess what? When you other nations, when your time comes, everything that you did to us, the Most High going to desolate your soul. And we going to whoop your ass.
Basically.
Go ahead.
Or as when a thirsty man dreameth,
Uh-huh.
and behold, he drinketh.
Go ahead.
But he awaketh, and behold, he is faint,
Right.
and his soul have appetite.
Right. Yep. What's up, Unc? Come give me some love.
Yes, sir. Shalom, my brother.
Shalom.
Yes, sir.
Come back hard before you leave, all right? Go ahead. Give me that. You finished?
This is the book of Micah, chapter 5 and verse 8.
Right?
And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles.
What's the remnant of Jacob supposed to be?
Shall be among the
We
Gentiles.
just read that again. We all peppered in all around the Gentile. Give me James 1 and 1. The remnant, the remnant of what?
The remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles.
Right?
In the middle, in the midst of many people.
We're going to be in the midst of what?
Of many people.
Hold that. Go ahead.
The book of James, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Right.
James,
Uh-huh.
a servant of God,
Right.
of the Lord,
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ.
Right?
To the 12 tribes
Uh-huh.
which are scattered abroad.
Uh-huh.
Greetings.
So guess what? The 12 tribes are scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Read that back over again, King.
And the remnant of Jacob
Uh-huh.
shall be among the Gentiles.
It's like James just said, we scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth among the Gentiles, among the other nations. Go ahead.
In the midst of many people.
And we're going to be amongst all many people, many other nations. Go ahead.
As a lion.
As a what?
As a lion among the beasts of the forest.
And guess what? Didn't they say the lion was the king of the jungle? What do the lion do amongst the beasts of the forest? What do they do, brother? Huh?
Run them out.
Run them out?
Eat them up.
Eat them.
Devour.
Go ahead.
As a young lion.
As a what?
As a young lion.
It's talking about a ferocious lion. When it says young lion, you know a young lion is like, ah. You know what I'm saying? Viciously mean, brother. Go ahead.
Among the flocks of sheep.
So guess what? What do a young, vicious, ferocious lion gonna do amongst a flock of sheep? This is what the Most High equating to the other nations. He equating you Gentiles. When that day comes, when his judgment comes, he's equating y'all to a flock of sheep, and he's equating to the nation of Israel as young, ferocious lions.
Slaughter.
Go ahead.
Who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces.
So guess what? When them young, ferocious lions, when they go through the flock of sheep, they're gonna do what?
Teareth in pieces.
Cut down and teareth in pieces.
Right.
That's what a young lion do. All you see is sheep wool all over the place. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're gonna see is sheep wool all over the place.
Do you like to vote?
Go ahead. What you got?
You voted off?
And none can deliver.
And none can deliver us. Right? But in order to get back to that, there's something we got to do. We got something we got to do. Right? So give me Hosea 5:15. It's something we got to do. We've been talking about judgment, but us brothers, it's something we got to do to get back in our rightful order. Or even take the kingdom, or even allow or provoke the Most High to judge our enemies. It's something we got to do.
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 5 and verse 15.
Right.
I will go and return to my place.
He will do what?
I will go and return to my place.
Because the Most High said he's going to go and return to his place. He said he's going to go and return to his place, man. He's going to turn his back on us. Go ahead.
Till they acknowledge their offense.
So God say, listen, he's going to leave us in the oppression, the depression, until we acknowledge our offense. Mr. White Man going to keep killing us down in the street. He going to keep filling his jails with us until we acknowledge God our offense. And we need to stop talking about the law done away with. So if the law done away with, I can rape somebody. I can kill you and it's all good. If the law done away with, go ahead.
Till they acknowledge their offense.
Right.
And seek my face. And their affliction, they will seek me early.
Because every time our people, we get into trouble, we always say, oh God, I prayed to God, I did it, but we don't want to do what he requires us to do. He said in your affliction, you're going to seek him quick. But when we hear the real truth, we shy away from it. We shy away from it. And we get caught up in our ways that we've been doing all our life. We've been getting caught up in our religions. And when a lot of times we need to shake the dust. We need to open our ears and shake the dust on all of these fables that we've been living off of. And I notice a lot of times when we get caught up in that stuff and we try to leave it, we got family members and friends, we lose everybody.
Yep.
We lose everybody. But who you gonna choose? The Lord or your family and friends?
The Lord.
It's just that simple. Go ahead, give me that. Go ahead.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 1.
Right?
Hear the word of the Lord,
Uh-huh.
ye children of Israel.
Now the Lord is speaking to everybody.
Ye children of Israel.
The Lord is speaking to everybody.
Ye children of Israel.
Now it's going to show you who the children of Israel is, because what's going on here is not going on amongst the Jewish man. It's not going on in Tel Aviv or Israel. This is not going on with the so-called Jewish man. So this is going to show you that he's not God's chosen people or Israel. Go ahead.
For the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Right?
Because there is no truth.
Right?
Nor mercy.
Right. And guess what? Our people, we don't like to deal truthfully with each other. We try to teach each other the truth. You want to get mad and try to kill each other. Exactly what happened last week. We had a disgusting display out here last week. A disgusting display. You can go to our channel and watch what happened last. And it's the women.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
You go back and look at that. Disgusting.
It was like 3 of them.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
that was down.
And I'm about to put up the last 2 videos of that what's the name?
That can't.
Tonight and one tomorrow. Go ahead.
Because there is no truth.
There's no truth. Go ahead.
No mercy.
No mercy amongst us brothers and sisters. We don't have no mercy amongst each other, but we'll try to kill or fight each other to say y'all teaching hate. The white man can be saved. And you don't know a damn thing about the scriptures, but you will sit there and fight each other for it. Go ahead.
Nor knowledge of God in the land.
And a lot of our people, we don't have knowledge of God in the land. That's why the brothers call each other Muslims and they kill each other down in the streets in the name of Islam and Allah. A lot of our brothers out here dope fiends in the name of Allah. Allah ain't straightened none of our brothers up. If it did, why the hell we still in Islam?
That's right.
If it did, why our brothers walking around selling damn oil, $5 oils and stuff? If Islam
You have a question?
did something to us or
You have a
for us.
You have a question? Ask the teacher.
Y'all got a question? What's wrong with gay people is not natural, it's against God.
All right, but everybody creates sin. We forgive you certain things. So why does it matter?
I can't hear you.
God accepts you. So why does it matter?
Who told you that?
That's why.
What scripture?
I just know it's in the Bible.
Can I show you a scripture that shows that God, that's true?
I mean, I know it's true. Of course, he said that. He said he made us a man and
So
woman.
how he accept you that way then?
Because everybody creates a sin. Everybody does a sin.
That's true. But you know, you can't sin willfully. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you know what a sin is. That's like if you know what murder is. And you go out and kill somebody and say, you know, God won't forgive me anyway. That's not like it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all our sisters, we just gonna tell you the truth. There's no
I
hatred
don't
here.
think nothing wrong with gay people.
I got you. That means you God, right? You your own God, right?
Oh, shut.
That's why you don't see nothing wrong with it, because you are your own God. That's why I ain't pulling no scriptures out.
Move to the side. Listen.
I ain't pulling no scriptures out. I ain't even wasting my time with the scriptures with that. Because I already knew where it was going at. And if I would have pulled scripture, she looked like she was, yeah, but she looked like she was ready to like jump. So I ain't even,
Ain't no need.
nah.
She wanted you to challenge it.
Once you pop that black conscious bubble, so once you pop that black conscious bubble, that God, I am God shit,
Yeah.
it's chaos.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like we the child.
Yeah. But you know how people, that's why they so bugged out though.
He over there by the Volvo.
She's in lust right now because somebody's paying attention to her. So she's going along with whoever shows her some attention.
Keep talking. So go ahead. They always do. You see that? You see how they got our people right here?
Look, I ain't scared.
All right, shut up, bro.
I come from Georgia Village, Maple Glen.
That's what's up, brother.
I was like a mail stand.
Right.
Keep. I gotta go do something.
All right,
Keep
brother.
talking.
All right. You see how they got our people
My
too?
name Michael Mack.
All right, brother. They predators. They predators. They so low level. Our women, they send our women around.
What's wrong with that gospel?
Nothing. Nothing wrong with hypocrisy.
There ain't nothing, no kind of sign. That's against the law.
We are. Yes.
Book of Hosea, chapter 4 and 2. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing
Right?
and committing adultery.
Because guess what? The Most High got a controversy with our people. Right? Swearing and lying. Right? And killing. Right? That's right. Go ahead.
They break out.
What do we do?
They break out.
Uh-huh.
And blood toucheth blood.
Blood means brother, black on black crime. Brother on brother crime. We break out and we like to kill each other. We don't have no mercy or knowledge in the land. But niggas like to fight against each other. Right? And niggas like to, they big philosophers on God loves everybody and you can do what you want to do and that right there. Go ahead.
Therefore shall the land mourn.
That's right, and our people mourning like hell. Actually, the earth is mourning because the judges is out of order. That's why the land is mourning, because the judges is out of order. The rightful ones to judge the earth is out of order. Good.
And everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish.
Right. And everyone shall languish. Go ahead.
With the beasts of the field.
With the what?
With the beasts of the field.
Okay.
And
hold up, ho. So who's the beast of the field? There you go. Everyone should language with the beast of the field. That's it, Op. You got a question? One of y'all got a question?
I had a question about Gog and Magog. Is that a person and a place, or Gog?
Gog and Magog is the Russians. That's the Russians.
So they,
But,
go ahead. So Gog is the Russian man and Magog is
See,
Russian.
with those Gog and Magog are old children of Japheth, right? And why people think Esau is Japheth, because they try to make it seem like Russia is the Japhetic people, when they not. It's speaking today, just like Babylon. Babylon back then was the Ethiopians. Ethiopians don't even consider themselves Babylonians today. So how can you say Gog and Magog are the Japhetic children? Got a question, brother? Gog and Magog got a Japhetic children when you got Esau that ruling Russia today. So that is the Gog, the current Gog and Magog is the ones that's going to attack. Just like the current Babylon is going to go down, right? The first Babylon already went down, right? The first Gog and Magog already went down, right?
Right,
Exactly.
all right.
Go ahead. What I can tell you again?
Hosea. Still on Hosea.
Now, give me Psalms 44 and 1. Got a question on? Psalms 44 and 1.
this is the book of Psalms, chapter 44 and verse 1.
Right?
To the chief musician.
Now go down to the stuff. Straight to the meat. Not the stuff in that parentheses.
We have heard with our ears, O God, our fathers have told us,
Right?
what works thou didst in their days.
That's right. So guess what? We can read in this book, and we can see what the Most High, what type of wonderful works the Most High performed for us in them days. Right? Go ahead. That's why you other nations, you don't fear the Lord, because it's not even on your spirit. Your ancestors, the Most High didn't show your ancestors a damn thing. Go ahead.
In the times of old, how thou didst drive out the heathen.
What did the Most High do?
Drive out the heathen with thy hand.
Right, and he drove out them Africans from in front of us. He drove out our enemies from in front of us with his hand, with his power. Right? Go ahead.
And plantest them.
Right, and he planted them in their rightful place. Go ahead.
How thou didst afflict the people.
How that what?
How thou didst afflict the people.
And guess what? The Most High afflicted the heathen for us. He afflicted the other nations. Go ahead,
and cast them out.
And guess what? The Most High casted them out. He cast them out away before us. Go ahead.
For they got not the land in possession.
They what?
For they got not the land in possession by their own sword.
And guess what? We didn't get our homeland by beating the other nations. We didn't get our homeland by our own sword. The Most High drove the heathen away from us. So he's telling you, basically it's telling you, all we got to do is come back to the Most High and he going to whoop the heathen ass and we ain't got to do a damn thing. But you know what? He going to let us get our payback too. He's not going to let us just go through all of this and don't get our payback. Don't get our relief. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
For they got not the land in possession
by
their own sword. Neither did their own arm save them.
Right. That's our own strength.
Army saved
our
them.
own army. Our army didn't save us. Right? It was the Lord who saved us. Go ahead.
But thy right hand and thine army and the light of thy countenance, because thou hast a favor unto them.
The Most High had a what?
A favor unto them.
Go ahead. Everybody say God is no respecter of persons. He got a what? The Most High got a what unto us?
A favor unto us.
So the Most High favor us. That's what it's saying. He favor us. That's why he drove the nations out before us. Go ahead.
Thou art my king, O God.
Right.
Command deliverances for Jacob.
Command, no, hold up. Everybody need to be saved.
Command deliverance for Jacob.
So we out here to ask our God to command our people deliverance out of this oppression.
For Jacob. Though thou wilt push down our enemies.
Though what?
Though thee will push down our enemies through thy name, will we tread them under.
So it's, guess what? That's just, listen, it says through his name will we tread them under.
That's right.
We're going to tread down the enemies with the truth. That's what we're going to tread them down with first. We're going to break them down with the truth first. Go ahead.
That rise up against us.
And that's what they did. That's what that heathen, little African, Ethiopian heathen did when he walked up there talking about Yeshua died for my sins and he shed blood for everybody. You niggas don't want no part of this oppression, but you want to be grafted in with us.
Right. Thank you.
Go ahead.
For I will not trust in my bow. Neither shall my sword save me.
And guess what? The Most High said, listen, our people already know our weapons ain't nothing without the Most High. So that's why I said we're not going to trust in our bow. Because our weapons ain't going to save us. Our weapons without our Heavenly Father's power, our weapons ain't nothing. Go ahead.
But thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame.
That's right.
That hated us.
That's right. Because guess what? These other nations, they coming to shame now. Your shame is being uncovered because we realizing who we are and it's being spread throughout the four corners of the earth. And the Most High is rallying his spirit up across the earth because y'all been lying like hell.
Starbucks what?
Starbucks doesn't allow you to gather Jesus in front of it.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Listen, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You got the most dustiest, decrepit, dirty ass devil gonna come up to us and tell us what the hell Starbucks don't allow, and we've been out here for 2 years.
That's right.
That go to show you the dirtiest Edomite hate you. The dirtiest Edomite think you niggas is shit. And they feel like they pompous enough to walk up to you and tell you niggas what the hell you can do and can't do.
That's right.
We heard decrepit, dusty ass. Go ahead.
In God we boast all the day long.
That's right, and that's why the Most High said he gonna take you dirty ass heathens down. And we waiting to get a nice lick on your ass.
Yes.
Simple.
Yeah.
Dirty ass, decrepit ass, cave animal ass. Go ahead.
And praise thy name forever.
And do what?
And praise thy name forever.
And we out here praising the Lord. And the Lord don't deal with no faggoty ass choir boys either. Go ahead.
But thou hast cast off and put us to shame.
Right? And the Most High put us to shame. He put us to shame. Matter of fact, hold that, Art. Give me Revelations, man. Give me Revelations 3:17, man. For these dirty ass, proud ass crackers out here, man.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3 and verse 17.
Yeah.
But thou sayest, I am rich.
That's right. And the white man, he think because he got money. He think because he got power, he run everything. Because you say you rich, go ahead.
And increase with my goods. And have need of nothing.
And that's why that pompous, dusty, decrepit, broke down ass cave animal came up here in our ears when we heard her. She heard us telling her she was a dirty animal. Go ahead.
And knowest not that thou art wretched.
What did she didn't know?
And knowest not that thou art wretched.
What the pompous, proud Mr. White Man don't know?
And knowest not that thou art wretched.
Because the Most High said you a dusty, wretched animal. Go ahead.
And miserable.
And you miserable as hell. Because you rich and increase with goods, you a wretched dog and you miserable as hell. Go ahead.
And knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable and poor and blind.
And you poor as hell in spirit. And you don't know a damn thing. That's what blind means.